You probably have heard this expression before. Now I've seen everything. Well, there was a man, and this man said these words, "Truly, this was the Son of God." We find this in Matthew 25:54. In the Gospel of Luke, Luke records it this way. He says, "Certainly, this was a righteous man." Now, who was it that said these words? Well, he was a man who witnessed the crucifixion of Jesus. He saw the whole thing. He saw how it all unfolded, and he saw it from the time that they hung him on that cross, and maybe even before that, to the time that he died. Now, what's interesting about this to me is that this probably wasn't the first time that he had witnessed people die on those crosses. He was a centurion, and a centurion is a man with a great authority. He was a soldier, and he had at least 100 soldiers under his command. Remember, there was a centurion that sent his servants to Jesus concerning a servant that he beloved, and he wanted Jesus to heal him. And Jesus was making his way to that centurion's house, and the centurion sent servants back and said, "No, I don't deserve to have you come under my roof." He said, "If you'll just speak the word, then my servant will be healed." Remember, because he said, "I am a man under authority." This is what that centurion said. He says, "I am a man under authority. And when I give a command, people obey my commands." And so Jesus, it says, Jesus marveled over that. And Jesus spoke the word. And the messengers came back and said, the servant was healed. So you see, this man who watched and observed what happened to Jesus Christ, there as he hung on the cross, he saw all the misuse of all the horrible things that all the people did to this man. He saw it all. And probably kind of a ho-hum type of thing. So like, I've seen this before. I've never seen anything like that before. No, he didn't say that. He said, well, this is just kind of what happens. But as he watched and observed, he saw something different in the character of this man. I'm talking about the one who hung on the cross. He saw something that began to speak to not just his ability to see and to witness. Something was happening in this centurion's heart. And you see, that's a precious thing. And our prayer as Christians is that there would be many who would have this heart transformation like this centurion did. And that it would be life-changing and life-transforming. That is our prayer as Christian believers, to believe that as the gospel goes forth, it's life-changing, life-altering. It will cause a person to go from that life that is destined for hell to a life that is certainly on its way to heaven. This is Pastor Jack King with the Gospel, the radio broadcast.